big one I love, obviously, is fun and well. I mean, I'm fun and my wife as well. Phil is the keynote speaker, so he's, you know, and Tony was the old dog with the lots of old tricks.
Pastor Ching and Pastor Miriam are over the work over there that we go and we are part of. Pastor Ching is over 90 different churches now that have been born out of the radio ministry.
Well, when we went into some of the villages, there were always testimonies of experiences that the tribal people had experienced by listening to the radio ministry.
They have no doctors in the immediate vicinity. They have nowhere to go for medical help, and so they want to be healed, and they hear a message about Jesus, and all of a sudden someone touches the radio and gets healed. And we saw and heard of many instances of that happening.
Her name is Lorda. She said that her mother was blind for more than a year. She was blind, she couldn't be able to see, and what she did, she's listening in the radio broadcast every Saturday. During the prayer time, she embraced the radio, and she was surprised when she stood up. You know, she could now see, you know, very clearly. Yeah. She could see now. Yeah. So that's why she said, I'm so thankful to the Lord for the radio ministry that God used. Yeah. That my mother received a miracle from the Lord.
Yes. Wonderful. Then they need someone to go and share the gospel.
Please send us a pastor. Please send someone to tell us more about Jesus.
That's where Pastor Ching and Pastor Miriam come in with their Bible school, and they have trained up many pastors to go out to those remote regions.
The both are so intertwined that one needs the other, obviously. And so to increase that, obviously the Bible school needs to increase as well.
Pastor Ching's father, who was the original founder, he actually was a Japanese forward scout for the Japanese army after the Japanese lost the war, and he was a prisoner of war in the Philippines. His salvation came through a United States Army chaplain, and so he got converted. He went straight into a Bible college scenario in Manila, and then his heart was for tribal missions. And in Manila they said, look, don't waste your time. They're only tribal people. And so one man, this is the power of one man went and started a little church, and the whole thing grew from there and eventually into General Santos, which is where everything is established now. It's amazing what God can do just through one soul that's, you know, made themselves available to serve Him.
We happened to meet up with a girl, Asa. She was a young girl, and she just spoke for 20 minutes or so with Phil and I about the calling on her life. And they're very passionate about it. It's not just being called to serve, and they were really passionate.
It just humbles you, you know, that they're so in love with Jesus and they so want to change lives, and they so see their own lives change and their own families change, that it's just amazing to us.
Yeah, we happened to meet another girl on our drive home in the van, and she passed us at church. She was only 20, and she takes 4 hours to walk to her church on a Sunday to minister to people. 4 hours.
So those young people, they're mainly just young people, are being trained up. They themselves come from different tribal groups, from different areas, and so they come down to General Santos, they get trained up, and then as the need arises and as they mature as young adults, they're asked would they go to face that need.
We had the opportunity to take some of these young people to a hospital, and it was for healing experience. So they don't just learn the theory, they actually go and practice it, and they have to stand in a room and ask anybody if they want prayer, and they have to start healing people. And to me, that is, that's love in action.
To give and to spend $100 per year on a Bible student is an investment. It's a heavenly investment. We felt that the Bible school is really doing a good job. We had such a lot of fun with the guys on the last day. We really had a lot of fun with them. But at the end of the day, they have proper lecturers, they have proper accommodation. It's humble, it's very humble, and there's a little bit of money goes a long way.
If us as a church want to impact the lives of many and take them from hell to heaven, we must invest in the radio ministry. We have no choice, because 450,000 people hear that message every Saturday.
The fruit of that whole radio ministry is real, it's working, we've seen the outcome of that year after year after year.
We were just ambassadors for our church, and we're proud to be that, to represent people who give their little pennies or their little dollars, and to be able to see the soul saving impact that it's having is just amazing.